Good morning to you all, respected principal ma'am, all my teachers and my dear friends. My name is Aisha Mutade, student of Kline School of UBS from Standard 5B. I am very excited to get the chance to share a few words about the National Science Day. As you know, National Science Day is celebrated in India on February 20th each year. This day is observed to mark the discovery of Raman effect by Indian physicist Sir Chandrasekhara Venkata Raman. Sir C.V. Raman was an Indian physicist whose work was influential in the growth of science in India. He was the first Indian scientist to be honored with the prestigious Nobel Award in Physics in the year 1930. His discovery of Raman effect or Raman scattering is popularly known as inelastic scattering of a photon. National Science Day is observed to spread the message of importance of science and its applications. This day is celebrated to accelerate the pace of development. National Science Day brings an opportunity to focus on issues related to science. In this year, 2022, National Science Day introduced a new theme, integrated approach in science and technology for a sustainable future. Dear friends, we all know very well that science has given us a lot of things and technology. Science is having a major influence in our daily life. India has an important role for contributing to scientific world from ancient times. India has a great potential in science. Science has plays a very important role for development of our country, whether it's technology, defense, machine. Science contributes its all parts in all the sectors. It helps in increasing the global economy, improves the medical status of India. I am concluding my words by quoting the words of Sir C.V. Raman. Treat me right and you will see the light. Treat me wrong and you will be gone. Yes, dear students, think like a proton. Always be positive in this National Science Day. It is my message to you. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Good morning everyone. My name is Ved Kumar from class 5th B. First of all, I would like to wish you all a very happy National Science Day. I am extremely honored to speak on this day. National Science Day is celebrated in India each year on 28th February. But why do we celebrate this day? What is the aim of it? We celebrate it to commemorate the invention of the Raman effect by the great Indian physicist Sir Chandrasekhar Venkat Raman. It was on the same day on which Sir Raman introduced to the world his one of the greatest discovery, the Raman effect, in the year 1928. However, do you know what is Raman effect? Why the government have dedicated a day? Raman effect, also known as Raman scattering, is one of the greatest discovery in the field of scattering of light. The discovery states that when the light traverses through a transparent object, some of it gets dispersed. The dispersed light changes its wavelength and amplitude through slightly. He was also awarded Nobel Prize in 1930 in physics for his great discovery. National Science Day promotes science and technology in our daily lives. It also encourages scientists, doctors, students and others who are there in the promotion of science and technology. When the approach of the society becomes scientific, in every aspect, the growth and prosperity will follow as the outcome. Thus, I would like to conclude the science today is the technology of tomorrow. Happy National Science Day. Thank you.
The scripture portion is taken from Psalms chapter 95 verse 1 to 6. Come, let us sing for the joy to the Lord. Let us shout aloud to the rock of our salvation. Let us come before him with thanksgiving and extol him with music and song. For the Lord is the great God, the great King above all gods. In his hands are the depths of the earth, and the mountain peaks belong to him. The sea is his, for he made it, and his hands formed the dry land. Come, let us bow down in worship. Let us kneel before the Lord our Maker. Thank you.
All things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. Each little flower that opens, each little bird
from class 5A. I want to share you about famous scientists of Pune on this Science Day. Jayant Vishnu Narlikar, born 19 July 1938, is an Indian astrophysicist and emeritus professor at the University Center for Astronomy and Astrophysics. He developed with Sir Fred Hoyle the conformal gravity theory known as Hoyle-Narlikar theory. Dr. Raghunath Mashelkar. Raghunath Anand Mashelkar, also known as Ramesh Mashelkar, born 1 January 1943, is an Indian chemical engineer born in a village, Mashel in Goa, and brought up in Maharashtra. He is a former Director General of the Council of Scientific and Industries Research. He was also the President of Indian National Science Academy 2004 to 2006, President of Institution of Chemical Engineers 2007, as also the President of Global Research Alliance 2007 to 2018. He was also first chairperson of Academy of Scientific and Innovative Research. He is the fellow of the Royal Society, fellow of the Royal Academy of Engineering, Foreign Association of US National Academy of Engineering, and the US National Academy of Sciences. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am, and all my dear friends. As saying goes, one scientific invention can change the world forever. So today on this National Science Day, I would like to speak few words about this great day. National Science Day is celebrated in India every year on 28th February with great enthusiasm. It is celebrated to mark the discovery of the Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman on 28 February 1928. For his discovery, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize on 28 February 1930. The first National Science Day was celebrated on 28 February 1987. This day is celebrated to spread a message about the importance of science using in the daily life of people. This day gives on an opportunity to scientific-minded people to exhibit their project ideas. Let's do the experiment. Experiment name is glass with the power of Hulk. Take the tray, take the tissue paper and put it on the tray. Take the water and spread it. Take the candle, take the glass and cover it. As you can see, fire used all the oxygen available in the glass. The flame extinguished, the hot air cools down, which create a suction, and the glass gets stuck with the tray. This experiment shows that air pressure is different inside and outside the glass. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, my name is Jerusha Quincy. I am going to show you about science experiment. First take an empty bowl and take some turmeric powder and take some water and take little bit of detergent and a lemon. First put an turmeric powder and put some water and mix it well. The color is in yellow. Now let's take a bit of detergent to yellow. The color changes into red. color changes into red. Now let's put some lemon. When the detergent powder was there, it was in red color. Now it changes into yellow color. Turmeric is yellow in color. Turmeric is also natural one. Turmeric solution turns reddish brown with detergent. The result here is turmeric does not change color with acid. Thank you.
Good morning everyone, respected principal, teachers and my all dear friends. Today is 20th February and we were celebrating a National Science Day. We were celebrating National Science Day. We celebrate National Science Day to mark the discovery of Raman effect by the great Indian physics Sir C.V. Raman on 28th February 1928. Sir Chandrasekhar Venkata Raman announced his discovery. For his discovery, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in the Physical in 1930. Thank you.
Good morning, teacher and my friends. My name is Darshakshay Mutta. I am in 3rd B. My roll number is 34. Today is the Science Day. I am doing for Science Day one experiment, magic balloon. This is a baking soda. This is a vinegar. This is a test tube. This is a balloon. This is a spoon. This is a funnel. This is a measuring cup. 15 ml vinegar in test tube. 1 spoon baking soda in balloon. Thank you.
Good morning to my respected principal, teachers and my dear friends. My name is Pashkai from class 5th A. Today we are here to celebrate National Science Day. So I am going to present an experiment from light and shadow. Firstly, we know about light. Lights are classified into two types: natural sources, sun, moon, etc. and artificial sources, tube light, bulb, torch, etc. Different types of objects form different types of shadows. Objects are classified into three types. First, transparent objects. You can see my hand right through the glass. Mostly light passes through it. It is called transparent object. Second, translucent object. Now, in this object, you can see my hand is more difficult to see through it, because some light passes through it. It is called translucent object. Third, opaque object. The light does not pass through it, so it is called opaque object. Here are some things we needed for the experiment are torch, object as a cube and a board. We will see that the shadow is formed when an opaque object comes between the path of light of the source of the light. We will also see that the size of the shadow depends on the object and the source of light. When the object is far from the torch, the object is smaller, and when the object is closer to the torch, the shadow is bigger. Shadows are formed using a torch when there is bright light all around. So, this was the experiment of light and shadow. Once again, Happy National Science Day. Thank you. Respected principal, ma'am, teacher, and all my dear friends. I am Aditi Hemantajagdar from class 5th C. Today is National Science Day. National Science Day is celebrated on 28th February every year. On occasion of National Science Day, I am going to explain you lunar eclipse. On the full moon night, the whole moon is lit up. But what happens if the earth comes between the sun and moon? Let's see with the help of the model. This is the model of lunar eclipse. This is the sun, this is the earth, and this is the moon. Now we can see the moon clearly, but when the earth comes between the sun and the moon, we cannot see the moon because the light from the sun is not able to reach the moon. This is called lunar eclipse because since both earth and moon are continuously moving, the eclipse does not last for long. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. My name is Gargi Amit Shinde and today I will discuss something about eclipses. Eclipse means a total or partial hiding of one heavenly body by another. In eclipse there are two types. One solar eclipse and the next one is the lunar eclipse. So let's start from the solar eclipse. Solar eclipse is the one in which the moon is between the earth and the sun. It occurs in 18 months and lasts for about 5 to 7 minutes. It occurs during daytime. The solar eclipse happens in the new moon phase. Now let's go to the lunar eclipse. The lunar eclipse is the one in which the earth is between the sun and the moon. It occurs twice a year and lasts for an hour. It occurs during night time. When the moon is in its full moon phase, a lunar eclipse happens. And if directly seen through the neckties, then there are high chances of losing vision as it damages the retina. And witnessing lunar eclipse with bare eyes is harmless as it does not cause any damage to eyes. And Aryabhatta, the great Indian mathematician and astronomer, is the scientist who discovered the solar and lunar eclipse. So these were the eclipse and its two types and who discovered the eclipses information. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
I am studying in class 5B. Today is the National Science Day. Good morning, honorable guest and my dear friend. I am extremely honored to speak before this gathering about the National Science Day. Every year on February 20th, we celebrate this day to mark the invention of Raman effect. The great Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman invented the Raman effect. The Indian scientist I would like to talk about is Kamla Soni. Soni was the first Indian woman to have bagged a PhD degree in the scientific discipline. She applied to the IISc for a research fellowship and made with rejection merely because she was a woman. She was the first female student of Professor C.V. Raman, which was the IISc director. Due to her excellent performance, Raman motivated her to pursue further research. She discovered that every cell of plant tissue contained the enzyme cytochrome C, which was involved in the oxidation of all plant cells. She paved the way for humans to get admission at IISc. She later on became the first Indian woman to head any scientific research institute. Biochemistry Institute of Science, Bombay. The word first here embodies so much significance, equality in India and a role model for future female scientists as well as male scientists. So today I would like to celebrate all the brilliant scientists of India which make this country as well as this world a better place. Thank you.
My name is Arnavi Hemant Inamdar. I am from class 4th A. I am presenting the experiment of refraction of light. In this experiment, in an empty glass, I have kept a pencil and in the another glass I've kept a pencil in water. Now if we observe the pencil in water, the upper surface is straight, but in water it is bent. This is due to refraction of light. What is refraction? Refraction is bending of a light as it passes from one medium to another. How it causes? Light travels through different mediums at different speeds. In this experiment, light first travels through air, which is easy to move through, and then through water where it slows down, so change in speed takes place and changes the direction of and causes refraction of light. Thank you.
Good morning, respected principal ma'am, teachers, and all my dear friends. I'm Raika Bakchi, student of grade 5A. Today, I'm going to share my understanding on conservation of energy. Conservation of energy refers to a fundamental law of nature stating that the total amount of energy in a system never changes. This principle of physics states that energy can be converted from one form to another. Like we may say that the chemical energy in gasoline to thermal energy and kinetic energy in an automobile engine, but the total amount of energy remains unchanged. Energy conservation is not about making resources last as long, but the process of reducing demand on a limited supply to begin to rebuild itself. And the best way of doing this is to replace the energy used with on the alternate source. If we look around us, all the different sources of energy are used primarily to produce electricity. The world runs on a series of electrical reactions, whether it is a car we are driving or the light we are turning on. All of different sources of energy can store of electrical power that is then sent out to different locations via high powered wires. We mostly substitute with renewable energy resource which is natural and can replace quickly and dependably as it is plentiful and sustainable and good to the environment. Few to highlight are solar energy from sun, wind energy, geothermal energy from the heat inside the earth, hydropower from flowing water, tidal energy from tides of ocean, biomass energy from plants. This is a diagram of a windmill. Wind energy helps the turbines to run in mechanical energy and changes to electrical energy. This is a very common household item which uses a solar board. The solar board absorbs the heat of the sun and diffuses the chemical in it to turn on the light. What we need to replace is the non-renewable energy. Energy source that has limited supply and will eventually run out, that is the fossil fuels. This is a chart of energy pyramid. Renewable energy forms into energy efficiency and then into energy conservation. We can conserve energy by
Principal ma'am, teachers and students, I'm Amulya Bhosle from 4th B and I'm going to speak on solar system on the occasion of Science Day. Milky Way galaxy includes in our solar system. Our solar system formed billion years ago. Our solar system consists of unique stars, sun and 8 planets revolving around sun. The 8 planets are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. We live on Earth, which is the third planet and has one moon. Mercury is the smallest planet, Jupiter is the largest planet. Saturn planet has many magnificent rings. All the objects in the solar system revolve around sun. There is an asteroid belt which lies between orbits Mars and Jupiter, which is composed of rocks and ice. Every planet revolves on its own orbit. Thank you, ma'am.
Hello everyone. My name is Mihir Kale. I study in Kline Memorial School in Standard 4B. I am here to celebrate our National Science Day, which is celebrated in India on 20th February. Each year is marked the discovery of Raman effect by Indian physicist Sir C.V. Raman on 20th February 1928. For his discovery, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in his physics in 1930. Friends, today I am telling you some interesting facts about science. Babies have around 100 more bones than adults. The Eiffel Tower can be 15 cm taller during summer. 20% of Earth's oxygen is produced by the Amazon rainforest. In coming 2.3 billion years, it will be too hot for life to exist on Earth. Polar bears are nearly undetectable by infrared cameras. It takes 8 minutes 19 seconds for light to travel from sun to the earth. Stomach acid is very strong enough to dissolve stainless steel. The earth is a giant magnet. Venus is the only planet to spin clockwise. Thank you.
Pledge. India is my country.
India is my country.
All Indians
All Indians
are my brothers and sisters.
are my brothers and sisters.
I love my country
I love my country
and I am proud of
and I am proud of
its rich
its rich
and varied heritage.
and varied heritage.
I shall always strive
I shall always strive
to be worthy of it.
to be worthy of it.
I shall give my parents,
I shall give my parents,
teachers,
teachers,
and all elders
and all elders
respect
respect
and treat everyone
and treat everyone
with courtesy.
with courtesy.
To my country
To my country
and my people,
and my people,
I pledge my devotion.
I pledge my devotion.
In their well-being
In their well-being
and prosperity alone
and prosperity alone
lies my happiness.
lies my happiness.
Jai Hind.
Jai Hind.
Stride across the ranks of earth to span the universe. Our fortress service to mankind with talent so diverse, with blazing truth and honesty, transcending boundaries shown. We rise up down the sound of you to serve the sounding drum. Climbers, let us set the peace. Whatever may be the goal, such a head and proudly shine in life, distinguished shown. Such a head and proudly shine in life, distinguished shown. Onwards we stride, while times are still, watching this man around. The ancient scholars start to bless, and hills echo our song. The finest grace now dusting pale, beside our venture grand, to vanish flicker to a flame. It's our enduring strength. Climbers, let us set the peace. Whatever may be the goal, such a head and proudly shine in life, distinguished shown. Such a head and proudly shine in life, distinguished shown.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता। पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे